Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone while I learn this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect that they're scattered around, pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth, risk their lives and freedom to do so. It's the brother Tazamak coming back with a quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson Trouble in Indiana. Okay, and I'm going to be talking about some of the things that's going on out there because Jake is starting to see that Esau is not your best friend. Okay? You got Jakes out here that thought that, if anything took place that they could rely on Big Daddy government. Okay, they can rely on Esau. He'll send FEMA, he'll send aid, he'll send food, he'll send shelter, clothing, so on and so forth. But these people are sadly mistaken. Esau only cares about what's best for him. Again, his demonic buddies. All right? Gary, Indiana is predominantly the Southern Kingdom. Israelites. Okay? The Southern Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, which you do have Edomites over there, but it's predominantly the Southern Kingdom. Okay? I've been there. I drive trucks. I've been there. It's a shithole. All right? So they really, bro's been going into how they're using it as an experiment because eventually the whole United States is going to be in darkness. Okay? And it might, be for a little period of time, but these are plagues that are taking place. Okay, it's extremely wicked out there. The Lord is judging folks out there. Okay, 2/3 of our people. All right, and more judgment is coming. They said that they even took it out for the AI centers. Who knows? Okay, which I believe there's truth to that because they got to get this beast system running. All right, I'm gonna get some clips, and then I'm gonna get some precepts.
Good morning, America. So we are now on day 10. No power in Gary, Indiana, and most of Northwest Indiana.
Yeah, so there's no way Gary, Indiana should be on day 10 without any power with the amount of resources that we have in 2026. Y'all was quick to put these people on the news, get the story, get the views, get the clicks. So why wasn't the same urgency being used when it's time to send these people help? 10 days without electricity is not normal. I don't care what nobody say. That one dude that said this is normal. Okay, Tarzan, you do it. But people out here, food going bad, small businesses losing a lot of money. Families are out here sitting in the dark, and somehow we're still talking about restoring power days later. It's crazy to think that if we didn't have social media, that not many people outside of Gary would have knew this was happening. How long would these people have been left if their videos never went viral? They need resources.
I'm going to start this story off by saying that nobody in America in 2026, no tax-paying citizen, nobody should be living without power for more than almost close to 2 weeks after a storm. My heart goes out to the residents of Gary, Indiana, and I pray that they find relief soon, but this is ridiculous. This is unacceptable. I'm Ebony, and I've read another news story. In case you missed it, let's get into these highlights. A massive storm slammed Northwest Indiana on August 11th, with wind gusts reaching 99 miles per hour, knocking down trees, power lines, and hundreds of utility poles. At one point, hundreds of thousands of customers across the region lost electricity. But Gary has been hit especially hard. As of Friday, roughly 20,000 NIPSCO customers in Gary were still without power, and the utility company says some residents may not have electricity fully restored until August 25th. So today is August 21st, okay? Let's talk about what this really means, right? Spoiled groceries, no air conditioning, difficulty charging phones and medical devices, businesses losing money, schools closing, delaying of classes. Like the first day of school, I guess, was supposed to be this week or last week. It has not started yet because of this. Fortunately, a group called World Central Kitchen has stepped in to help provide meals to residents. But yeah, this is crazy. Now, NIPSCO, that utility company, is facing a class action lawsuit connected to the prolonged outages, while residents and community leaders are asking bigger questions about infrastructure, preparedness, and why restoring power has taken so long. So yeah, I get, yeah, it's a powerful storm, but in 2026, no one should have to deal with this. Either way, would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you're dealing with this in Gary, I am so sorry. And again, good morning.
So as you can see, it's going down in those. It's going down out there. Okay. On top of that, there's been earthquakes in diverse places all over the world. Okay, Colombia, Indonesia, Venezuela. All right. Fires, arsons. Well, not arson, but actual like fires in the wilderness right now, and the arsons are coming. Okay. So it's turned up right now, and the Lord is visiting this place. I'm gonna start off in Exodus 10 and 21. And it reads, "And Yahweh said unto Moses, Stretch out thy hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days." Okay, so what you see going on is our plagues. Okay, just like Europe was getting scorched with that heat, people were dying of heat waves. Okay, those are plagues from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The plague that's going on currently in Indiana, that's going to spread all around Babylon. It's not just Indiana and then the rest of Babylon gets to thrive and be happy. No. Okay, the darkness was so thick in Egypt, you could feel it. Okay, it's going to get really dark out here. Okay, and if you understand what I mean, real dark. Real dark. A lot of bad things are going to be taking place. 911 ain't going to have the same power it has now. Niggas is going to stop coming. Even for calls, the lady got put down across the street. Her and her 2 kids, oh, we can't make it right now. Not even answer, right? How you answer the power's out. Okay? These people are realizing that it's not time to be in a mirthy, folly spirit. Okay, it's time to be extremely serious. Extremely, extremely serious. Look at the times that we're living in. I'm talking about famine is coming. The earthquake is going to hit California. The San Andreas Fault is getting ready to bust open. There's all kind of stuff going on. But people still want to be in a mirthy, happy-go-lucky spirit. The Lord is showing you guys. The Lord is slowing it down out there. They say school had to get pulled back behind this, man. The Lord is going to force everybody to recognize his power, whether you want to or not. Okay? Us members of the hopeful elect, we see it. Okay? Overall, the 1/3, but starting off with the 144,000, we believe, we understand Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's terrible power. Okay, these people are going to get it in the worst way. I'm going to get this next in the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. "Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them." And the point was in Ecclesiastes 12 and 1, the point was, while the evil days come not. Okay, because now everybody want to call on Jesus Christ out there. The Mormons want to call on their God. The Seventh-day Adventists want to call on their God. The Catholics want to call on their God, right? But the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is not going to hear them. That's not even the right name that these people are calling on. There's only one true power, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But they're going to try to call on their gods because bad times have come. When before that, they could give 2 shits about having any type of relationship with the Heavenly Father. They cared about folly, and it's a ton of folly that goes on out there. I've been out there more than once. Okay, it's a nigga shit show, literally. I went to go get a Philly cheesesteak, and it was demons all around. All around. I'm like, what the hell is going on out here? You know? The Lord is going to get 2/3 of our people, and these heathens too. They think it's just, they get the niggas out there. Like Moab, they getting the niggas out there. The Lord going to get y'all. The Lord going to get y'all too. Okay? Y'all ain't off limits. Y'all ain't off the hook. I'm going to stay in Ecclesiastes. And I'm going to go to the 9th chapter and the 12th verse. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. And that's the point, suddenly. Okay, a fish don't swim in the sea thinking that it's going to get caught in that day. A bird don't lay down or fly into a where birds might land, in a little hatch or something. They don't fly in there thinking that they're going to get caught into a trap. Okay, so it's the same thing when judgment comes. It happens suddenly, abruptly. You don't walk outside saying, "Oh, it's a good day to die today. I'm going to die," or "It's a good day to get into a car accident. I'm getting a car accident." No, it happens suddenly, abruptly. Okay, but the Lord's judgment is always right. It's never wrong. The Lord didn't put nobody down where he was like, "Damn it, I shouldn't have done that." The Lord is perfect in all things. Okay, so the judgment that's taking place out there is just. Okay, how many casualties has happened? All right, sort of things that they don't put on the news. It's dark, it's pitch black out there. Nobody ain't got put down. Nobody ain't died of famine, being hot, too hot, or maybe too cold in the night. Who knows? Pestilence. You see, these judgments is coming on Jake unexpectedly because Jake is preparing himself spiritually. The one thing that Jake neglects and hates, spiritual. Jake is a carnal individual. Okay, and it's going to be to their basically to their destruction. Okay, I'm gonna get this precept next. In the Apocrypha, and I'm gonna go over to 2nd Ezra. It's one of my favorite scriptures. This is 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And these people out here in Babylon are proud as hell. Proud. Okay, they be in the ghetto proud. You like, what the hell? A nigga got a do-rag on, a grill, a Chevy Cutlass, and $1,000 in his pocket, and you would think he was Bill Gates. He been trapping all day and scamming all day, having sex with different hood rats, and he just on top of the world. On the other hand, you got Keisha, just got her weave done, nails done, which, some of the Eves out there be looking good, I'm not going to lie, but their inside is disgusting. Some of them do look good, like that movie, it reminded me of that movie with Halle Berry called Babs, right? Because, Halle Berry's a beautiful woman, but proud, right? Proud as hell. She thinks she's a god. Okay, she didn't do them rituals out there in Hollywood for no reason, but if you, hey, how you doing today, she's going to look at you like you got shit on you. Okay, so the Lord is humbling these proud people out here, and these heathens is proud too. The Lord's going to get them too. The Lord ain't forgot about them. Okay, but many great miseries. More is coming. More affliction is coming. More catastrophe is coming. It's not just one disaster happens and then sky's the limit. No, the Lord's going to keep bringing it. It's a water faucet. Okay, once that water faucet starts going, it's going. And can you cut it off? Yeah, but imagine that, the water department got to come out. Okay, all hell breaking loose. Something happens, somebody cut the water line, that water faucet just keeps going. It's going to take some great power to stop it. Only power that can stop what's going on out here is Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, the same power that brought it about. All right, I'm getting ready to close in the book of Ecclesiastes 8, and I'm going to start at verse 5. Whoso keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing, and that's us. And a wise man's heart discernible time of judgment. Okay, and we know that it's the time of judgment. Okay, it's the time of Jacob's trouble. It's a time of pestilence. It's a time of famine. We know it's not a time of folly and mirth. Okay, so we know how to discern between the times. Ecclesiastes 8 and 6. Because to every purpose there is time and judgment. Therefore the misery of man is great upon him. And that's what's going on around the world right now. Time of judgment. Okay, and like I just got in 2nd Ezra 8, many great miseries are going to come. Okay, they're being done now, but more are going to come. Okay, and Jacob's going to be in a pitiful case for trusting in Esau in this system. Okay, we know this. We know what time we're in, and we know that it's the time of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua judgment. Indiana was just a start. Lord's will, This was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.